this episode of 14 Free, we're in Brattleboro at the Brattleboro Boys and Girls Club, which is in Windham County. We are going to be eating lunch with the kids today. Summer programs are really important because many kids who receive free and reduced price meals during the school year often don't have access to free meals in the summer. The Brattleboro Boys and Girls Club work on the summer food service program to provide free meals to kids during the summer and also great activities. And we'll be eating with the kids who are getting their food delivered from the school food service here, and we're looking forward to finding out why summer meals are so important to kids in Brattleboro.
The latest statistics show that over 60% of the kids in our school systems qualify for free and reduced lunch. That's huge. And that's how we started our dinner program here. Is we always did a free snack, and we would see these kids coming in, especially on Fridays, and they were like loading up on snack, and we were going through 3 and 4 times as much snack on a Friday as we would on a Tuesday, say. Mm-hmm. And when we started talking to the kids kind of quietly one-on-one, come to find out they were going home and there wasn't dinner. And there might not be food for the weekend. And so until they went to school on Monday again, there wasn't going to be food. So at first we started we'd send them home with some canned soup or some canned ravioli, something like that we could just send them home with, a box of cereal and some milk, whatever, so they could eat over the weekend a little bit. And then we started doing the meals. And at the time we started doing the meals, we didn't even have a kitchen. So we were doing it what we could cook in a microwave and a crock pot. And then we got an electric skillet, and that made everything a little bit better. And eventually we ended up building a whole kitchen. And now we're serving, anywhere from 30 to 80 kids a night, 3 to 4 nights a week. We're feeding them dinner, And again, everyone gets to eat. So there might be a kid who could go home and have dinner, but there's also a kid sitting next to a kid who is going to go home and there's not dinner. So there's not a stigma thing. Everyone's eating the same thing. Everyone gets to enjoy it and be part of it together. So
the kids go from getting breakfast and lunch at school to not having anything. So the summer meal program kind of fills that gap while they're out of school, so that they can count on daily meals Monday through Friday.
In the Brattleboro area, so many of our kids qualify for free or reduced lunch, but the high school kids especially don't take advantage of that. And I think that's probably national kind of thing, a little bit of embarrassment, a little bit of stigma. They don't want to get the paperwork filled out, whatever it is, so they don't participate in that. But a lot of the young people that I talk to have said that they wanted to participate, or they would have, but there's not enough food in the first. They get one serving, and it's not enough. And it's easier to just be hungry than to have a little bit of food and not enough food.
So who cooks the dinner when you have the dinner?
I cook a lot of them, and my staff, so it depends on who's on for staff and who's doing it. We also try to get the kids involved. We try to, we have some kids that definitely love to help, so they're always like, can I help make dinner? Can I help make dinner? Definitely, you can help make dinner. So we could do a little bit of education there around good nutrition and around how do you plan a meal. And this what we're cooking right now is going to be way different because we're feeding 60 people tonight as opposed to a family of 4, and we get to have those kind of conversations while we're making the meal. And when you're talking, especially with teenagers, it's really great to have something to do and then have a conversation with. So we get to know our kids on a much more personal level, much more bonded, connected level, and talk about all kinds of issues that are affecting their lives while we're chopping vegetables and sauteing things and waiting for water to boil or whatever it is what we're doing in the kitchen. Really just kind of gives them an opportunity to have a real good one-on-one connection with one of the adults.
Chocolate milk, salad, apple, pizza.
Here at the club, but also in school and anywhere else, we're trying to help our young people elevate to higher standards. And if their basic needs aren't getting met, if they don't have a decent meal in them, they can't think well. They can't do well in school. They can't do well in the programs that we do here, the college and career programs, or the leadership programs that we do, or the sports and fitness programs that we do. They can't do those things if they don't have the energy, they don't have the brain power to do it. So feeding kids is sort of the essential. We got to give them the essentials first, and then we can build on those and make really great kids and great adults when they finish being kids. But we can't do that if they're hungry and their basic needs aren't getting met.